Hello guys, in this class let's understand read aloud in a simple manner. Okay, so we will have read aloud class and practice with AI. Both are going to happen in this class. It's going to be interesting. So before we look at the interesting aspects of read aloud guys, let's look at the task, how it looks, what are the features on the screen, basically all those things we'll look at task overview.
So this is the look and feel of Read Aloud. So here the features of Read Aloud are, number one, you have instruction on the top. It says in 35 seconds, you must read the text aloud as naturally and clearly as possible. You have 35 seconds to read aloud. So you have 35 seconds for preparation, 35 seconds for answering in Read Aloud. That's what it says. And this is something, it says what? Recording is completed. Now you can see the preparation time of 30 seconds. Once the preparation time is finished, this 35 seconds is finished, then the recording starts here. Now it says what? Recording in 25 seconds. It's recording not yet started. So it will start after 25 seconds, all right, or whatever the time here. And when you finish answering the question, you should click the next button, right? So this is how Read Aloud looks like.
So let's learn 3 secrets about read aloud. Secret number 1, read aloud gives you a phenomenal score in speaking and reading, both of these parts of your PTE test. And also guys, pronouncing each and every word perfectly is not important in read aloud. Even if you skip 2-3 words in a paragraph, nothing significant happens to your score. Number 3, although it is simple and straightforward task, it still needs consistent practice. Daily few questions you have to practice until your test day. Now read aloud numbers, we'll look at the numbers, number of questions, score, all that stuff. First thing sir, in the real test you get 6 to 7 questions coming from read aloud. Minimum 6, maximum 7 questions you will be getting from read aloud. The speaking weightage. If you answer these 6 to 7 questions the way PTE likes it, loves it, you will be able to get what? 24 to 30 marks approximately in speaking. And then you will be able to get 24 to 30 marks approximately in reading also. So this is a very, very important task for those people who are looking at good score in speaking as well as in reading. So the total score, the maximum score anybody can achieve in speaking module is 90. In that 90, this itself is giving almost 30 marks. So you can imagine the importance of this task. Now, there are 3 simple steps I teach you to answer read aloud in a simplest manner. 3 simple steps to answer read aloud in a simplest manner I'm teaching now. Number 1, when you have the paragraph in front of you, what you have to do is you have to read the paragraph slightly outside. So the paragraph is in front of you, preparation time started. The preparation time is usually 25 seconds, 30 seconds, 35 seconds, sometimes 40 seconds. In this preparation time, you are reading the paragraph outside, slightly outside, not loudly, slightly outside you are reading, and you're getting comfortable with the paragraph's words, all that stuff you're getting comfortable. And in this time, please do not use the last 5 seconds. The preparation time, for example, is 35 seconds. Only use 30 seconds for practice. Last 5 seconds, don't use. Last 5 seconds, you should be waiting for the recording to start, right? Now, step 2. When the recording starts, you can start reading the paragraph clearly and naturally. Read as if you are reading something for your close friend, okay? So don't try to feel the pressure. Okay, so simply read what is there on the paragraph clearly and naturally. I'll anyway demonstrate how to read it. So when you finish reading the paragraph completely, you click the next button. That's it. This is what you have to do. So in the preparation time, prepare to get familiar. When the recording starts, start reading the paragraph clearly and naturally. Number 3, when you finish reading, you click the next button. Now we will implement this task with AI thing. We will look at different answers, how each answer gets assessed by the AI, how much score each answer gets. We will see some 3-4 scenarios. All right. Now guys, you have understood 3 steps of the task, like what is step 1, what is step 2, what is step 3. Now it's time to implement the steps on the practice portal using artificial intelligence like Pearson PTE exam. Step 1, reading the paragraph outside. Eco-anxiety refers to a fear of environmental damage or ecological disaster. This sense of anxiety is largely based on the current and predicted future state of the environment and human-induced climate change. Anxiety around environmental issues may stem from the awareness of rising risk of extreme weather events, losses of livelihood or housing, fears of future generations, and feelings of helplessness. I'm done with my preparation. Still 5 seconds time is there. I'm waiting for the recording to start. Eco-anxiety refers to a fear of environmental damage or ecological disaster. This sense of anxiety is largely based on the current and predicted future state of the environment and human-induced climate change. Anxiety around environmental issues may stem from the awareness of rising risk of extreme weather events, losses of livelihood or housing, fears for future generations, and feelings of helplessness. I submitted my answer to the AI. Now, since everything is perfect in this answer, I got a score of what? 5 in content, 5 in oral fluency, 5 in pronunciation. All 3 5, the total score is 15. Hardly there are 2-3 words that are not up to the mark, but still it gave me what? 15 out of 15. So let me re-answer the same question, okay, with one condition. Like, some of you have this question, that is, can I get score in read aloud without oral fluency? So if my oral fluency is bad, can I get the score? Now we will see, we will have an experiment in this answer, guys. I will answer the same question without oral fluency. I'll answer and see how the score is getting impacted. Right, I'll restart the question. I'll skip the preparation. I'll read this paragraph without oral fluency. What is it? With fillers, with pauses, with hesitation, all 3 things I read it. Eco-anxiety refers to a fear of environmental damage or ecological disaster. This sense of anxiety is largely based on the current and predicted future state of the environment and human-induced climate change. Anxiety around environmental issues may stem from the awareness of, rising risk of extreme weather events, losses of livelihood or housing, fears of future generations, and feelings of helplessness. So I'm asking the feedback. So it is giving me feedback of what? Content 3.3, oral fluency only 2.5, and pronunciation 3.5 because of the oral fluency problem. What is oral fluency problem? You might have observed. I did not read the paragraph in the flow. It is like in bits and pieces it was coming out, right? And number 1. Number 2, there were ahs in my speech. There were pauses in my speech, unnecessary pauses in my speech. So when you also do the same thing, when the oral fluency is down, guys, the overall score drastically comes down. Don't do this mistake. Okay, so practically we are seeing on practice portal, right? Okay, so let me restart the answer. This time around, I will go wrong with the pronunciation. Let's see what happens. All right. The same thing. I'm skipping the preparation. Eco-anxiety refers to a fear of environmental damage or ecological disaster. This sense of anxiety is largely based on current and predicted future state of environment and human-induced climate change. Anxiety around environmental issues may stem from the awareness of rising risk of extreme weather events, losses of livelihood, housing, fears for future generations, and feelings of helplessness. Let's ask the AI the feedback. I click the button. Now, because of very, very bad pronunciation, what happened? The pronunciation score, what it gave me is just 2.3. And if you see the oral fluency score also, I got 3.5 against a 5. And my content score is 3.2. So when the pronunciation is super bad, like this, what I did, even though you are going in the flow, still you will end up getting lesser marks in read aloud. Okay. So we shall experiment one more time, guys. This time around, what I'll do, I'll skip 1 or 2 words or 3 words of maximum 5 words from the content. Okay. So with by skipping up to 5 words, can I get the score in read aloud? Let's see that. So I'm restarting the question, right? I'm skipping the preparation time. Eco-anxiety refers to a fear of environmental damage or ecological. This sense of anxiety is largely based on the current and predicted future state of environment and human climate change. Anxiety around environmental issues may stem from the awareness of rising risk of extreme weather events, losses of livelihood, fears for future generations, and feelings of helplessness. So I went wrong with the content a little bit, but my flow was good. The content was going here and there because some words I missed, some words I replaced, all that stuff I did. But now, what is my score? Let's see. So my score is 4.2 on content. So even though I went wrong at certain places with certain words, my content score is still a 4.2. My oral fluency score is still 4. My pronunciation score is still 4.3, right? So what is it? So if you cannot pronounce some words while you are reading the paragraph, no problem. If you skip them also, you get the score. 1 or 2 words, if you read here and there in a different manner, like, I have skipped 1 or 2 words, I replaced 1 or 2 words, still I got a good score in read aloud. So, right. So by doing small modifications in the content also, you will be able to get the score in read aloud.
Experience the feedback that's 90 to 100% in line with PT official test on our practice portal. Plans starting from just 499 rupees or $6. Click link in the description or call the numbers to start your practice.
So the mistakes to avoid in read aloud. Number 1 mistake is what? Not reading the text outside, not utilizing the preparation time. So some students do not read the paragraph. They only read the paragraph when the recording starts, which should be avoided. So you should read the paragraph outside so that orally and mentally, in both ways, you get comfortable with the paragraph. Number 2, using all the preparation time. If you get, let's say, 30 seconds of preparation time, you should not be using all 30 seconds of preparation time. In 25 seconds, you have to finish preparation, and last 5 seconds, you should be relaxing yourself and you should be paying attention to the screen for the recording to start, for the beep to start. Number 3, using all the recording time. Let's say to read one small paragraph, you are given some 30 seconds time. So don't try to read it until the 30th second. So you read it in your natural flow. So if you're finishing in 20 seconds, well and good. If you're finishing in 15 seconds, no problem, as long as you're maintaining the fluency, the pronunciation is acceptable, the content is okay, no problem. So don't have to use the complete preparation time to get the high score, not necessary. And the other one, juggling with the awkward words. So definitely, sir, in many occasions when you're reading the paragraph, there are some academic words. There are some awkward words for which we don't know how to pronounce. We don't know how to pronounce certain words in a paragraph. It's natural. So don't feel inferior about your English. So you simply skip that word and read the other text naturally in a flow. So nothing much happens to your score if you skip 2-3 words in a paragraph. All right. But if you are trying to read those words, trying to pronounce those words, you may badly impact your fluency. That's bad. Now, the 5th mistake that you should avoid is filling. Filling is, during the answer saying, actually, you are not speaking anything on your own. You're simply speaking, you're simply reading what is there on the screen. So if you are supposed to speak on your own, then you have fillers, actually, it makes sense. But if you are simply reading what is there on the screen, there is no need to have any fillers in the speech when the recording starts. Number 6 is what? Not clicking the next button when you finish the answer. When you finish the answer, immediately you have to click the next button, go to the next question. If you're waiting on the same question after finishing it, it will definitely impact your score. Don't do that. 7th, this is done by very few people. Some people first, they read the paragraph. If they're not happy, they read it again. They read it fast first and they can read it again a second time fast. So no redoing of the paragraph. You should not be redoing the read aloud. All right, so it should be done only once. One word has to be read once, one paragraph has to be read only once. Second time, please don't read it. Now, take the quiz to assess your understanding and improve your skills.
Early mornings, late night grind, dreams and goals are on my mind. Practice tests and study guides, with every step I'm reaching high.
PTE, I'm coming strong, with every word I sing my song. Reading, writing, listening to, speaking out, I'll break on through. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Fill in the blanks, I know the way. Vocabulary, don't lead me astray. Sentence reorders, paragraphs tight, each challenge faced, I'll do it right.
PTE, I'm coming strong, with every word I sing my song. Reading, writing, listening to, speaking out, I'll break on through. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Mock test done, I face the fear. Score reports, the goal is near. Every mistake, a lesson learned. Confidence in me, it's been earned.
Exam days here, I feel the vibe. Calm and steady, it's my time. Computer screen, we're face to face. I've got this now, I'll set the pace. Ooh, ooh, ooh. PTE, I'm coming strong, with every word I sing my song. Reading, writing, listening to, speaking out, I'll break on through. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Victory's mine, I've crossed the line. All the prep has made me shine. PT success is here to stay. My dreams achieved, I'm on my way.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Fill in blanks, I know the way. Vocabulary, don't lead me astray. Sentence reorders, paragraphs tight, each challenge faced, I'll do it right. Fill in the blanks, I know the way. Vocabulary, don't lead me astray. Sentence reorders, paragraphs tight, each challenge faced, I'll do it right.
Mock test done, I face the fear. Score reports, the goal is near. Every mistake, a lesson learned. Confidence in me, it's been earned.
Mock test done, I face the fear. Score reports, the goal is near. Every mistake, a lesson learned. Confidence in me, it's been earned. PTE, I'm coming strong, with every word I sing my song. Reading, writing, listening to, speaking out, I'll break on through. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Victory's mine, I've crossed the line. All the prep has made me shine. PT success is here to stay. My dreams achieved, I'm on my way.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
Early mornings, late night grind, dreams and goals are on my mind. Practice tests and study guides, with every step I'm reaching high.
PTE, I'm coming strong, with every word I sing my song. Reading, writing, listening to, speaking out, I'll break on through. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Fill in the blanks, I know the way. Vocabulary, don't lead me astray. Sentence reorders, paragraphs tight, each challenge faced, I'll do it right.
PTE, I'm coming strong, with every word I sing my song. Reading, writing, listening to, speaking out, I'll break on through. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Mock test done, I face the fear. Score reports, the goal is near. Every mistake, a lesson learned. Confidence in me, it's been earned.
Exam days here, I feel the vibe. Calm and steady, it's my